Well,
Daddy
Gutson's
did.
Adventures, y'all.
It's Adventures.
Well, buy one of these about every day. Yep, it's just your gas station foam cup.
Yeah.
And so, you know, been thinking about setting that off to the side a minute, about a liter holder. And
That's a
been
beer holder.
been a fighting, and you get these mess and you try to put them in your tackle box, and then
That's
when you pull one out, they're always tangled up. And so anyway, y'all, got a little fishing hack for you. I wasn't drinking anything out of that. So, you guys see that?
They put something in it too.
So, you put it in the cup holder, and so,
They put your little baits in there.
and when I pulled it out, look, there's 1 liter, 2 liters. Oh, there's a different hook. Oh, look, it even fits
Woo!
big monster circle hooks.
Wow.
So
I
anyway,
think
y'all, I think this is a cool idea, and I'm going to show you how I made this. So, you can kind of see what's going on down there.
Yeah,
So I put my big sinkers in here because me and Mama and Isaac's going to be thinking about catching some big cats this year. And I get tired of breaking off and then you got to dig all this stuff out of the boat and retie and all that. So when we go out, we're fishing a lot of log jams and rocks and all that, and we get hung up all the time. So I got Mama a little. So different hooks, y'all, can go into this, different sizes. So I got a big 4-aught. Now you'll get this, but that's not a big deal. That's just because I snelled them. So you just tuck that back down in there. Look, grab a hook out, this back on there. So you pay $1.59 for a 32-ounce pop every day. You know our wives love their pop, and grannies love their fountain pops, and us men like our fountain pops. So every day, y'all, we're spending $1.09, $1.59, $1.39, depending on wherever you's all at. And so I don't know, bought one today. Wanted to share this with you. I thought, well, I wonder if that lid would close over some circle hooks. Now, here's the other idea. Once these are in here, the circle hooks, of course, bend back in themselves. So, look at that. I didn't get poked a bit. They're moving around. So, I think the foam will keep the hooks from dulling, and they're sure not getting tangled. I'm tired of them tangling up. And when Mama breaks off, she's ready to tie on right now. She's ready to go back fishing. And so am I. I don't like spending a ton of time while I'm out in the lake. Y'all try to retie. And so anyway, tied up some of these. Had some Andy's 20-pound Andy's Monster line. I got a ton of it. And it's winter time. Snow's about to fly. We're bored. Isaac's bored. And it's on tie up some leaders, y'all. That's what we do in the winter. We get ready.
In the background.
And Fifi the rabbit's thumping. We got him out running around because he's biting at the bit.
Yeah, I think
So,
he's getting mad or something.
You can throw some of your big sinkers in the bottom too. Check that out.
You can feel it way forward.
You can reach down there. If you break all of it off, grab you a sinker. And anyway, I want to show you this. So let's say this is your main line. So I'll show you that in a minute. But on our main line, I wanted to show you, this is So this is what I do. This is would be my main line on my pole. So think about this. You'll see this rig when we're catfishing a lot. It's as simple as however many cents it is for a swivel, and of course your sinker, and you can however you want to attach it, but that's how we're attaching it. And it's easy on the line. So then I grab another swivel, and I've been doing this for just the past year, and I've been fishing my whole life. And I thought, well, as cheap as these swivels are, so I tie a polymer knot. So just demonstrations. I'm not. Now you see why y'all don't. I don't know what's wrong with this Andes line, but this is why it's not on my poles. I don't mind using it for leaders, but it just kinks way, way, way too bad. All right, so there's only one negative to this. So anyway, this is what the end of our poles look like, isn't it, Mama? Most of the time.
Yeah.
Is like it. And I know that looks silly. But I want to tell y'all something. Sometimes I want a weight on there, and sometimes me and Mama, most of the time, ain't fishing no weight. So this is what we've been doing, especially for channel cat, y'all. This isn't your a great big cat rig, but when you're channel cat fishing, you're throwing up in these logs and you're breaking off, and so this is what a rig would look like, y'all. And I like this a lot, and there's the main reason why I really do this. Sometimes, y'all, the only negative is sometimes you get, not very often, but it can get your hook up in here or something, but not very often when you're throwing. Awesome rig for drift fishing, and this is easy on your line. It's just a swivel, it's all rounded. But the main thing is this. Say we don't want to fish weight, we're going to throw in here on the bank. Now we got a no weight rig, so it's just a swivel. And then when we're done fishing, say we left the big sinker on there, and I think this is important in y'all's boat. It's simple, easy. We come in, we're done fishing, and we take these off. So now back to the cup idea. So when I'm trying to pick this up, anyway, this is attached to our rod, so we just reel it up to the end of our rod, and that's all. You can close this up, and nothing's going to get tangled. You just have two swivels and a sinker on the end of your rod. No hooks are exposed. We got kids in the boat, so mamas and daddies, think about your kids in the boat. And when you're done fishing, nobody's going to get hurt on this. You're good to go. And if you don't want the weight on there, you can just pop it off. Boom. And done with your leader. Put this cup in the boat. Put your sinker in it so it don't blow away. I think it's an awesome idea. Y'all need to share this. Y'all ought to share this. And look at that. That closes on there just fine. You can use, I mean, look how many liters y'all you can get in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10, maybe 11, and I'm only half the cup. So I took a real super sharp blade, utility blade, and I thought you can squeeze this in. I just took you can go around and just be careful with that, but you just come in here and cut that down. And look at that. Throw your leader. I think this is just a cool idea. I mean, just at the end of the day when you're fishing, and then look, you can store this back in the boat. Still, it's safe again. If kids are to grab that, more than likely, y'all, they're not going to get hurt. Look at that. Then the lid goes back on it. And that's what I think is the coolest thing. I mean, you already have to buy it. Most people just throw these back in the trash, or they burn them, or whatever else. And
Mom and Dad get.
sinkers are in there. We're back to the lake. Don't even have to have a lid. Throw your lid off. Grab your pole. Look at that. Grab that leader, just random leader, no tangles. Because me and Mama and Isaac, we got 7, 8, 9 poles, y'all. And the only thing that really gets caught is where you cut the tag end off. So, look how quick that is. That's a probably 14-inch leader. Grab that. You can reach down in here. Grab your sinker if you need one. Take your swivel line. Grab your pole. Here's what's at the end of your pole, because you've done fishing last time. You don't have no hook. And sometimes we'll tie a swivel on that end too. Don't have to. And clip that on there. And most of the time, me and Mama don't fish with a lot of weight, but we will eventually. And you're ready to go. So I also tie these like that because more than likely your line's going to break before this swivel breaks. And demonstrate that. That's a polymer knot, or that was my little top, but knot stayed there. That's important, y'all. Very important you tie good fishing knots. So the knot's still on there. Well, Mama broke off. This is the main thing.
What about if you broke off?
Mom always breaks off. Boom. Throw that out. Here, Mama, don't worry. I got this in the boat. Look. In a matter of seconds, y'all. Matter of seconds. And we're back fishing. Put you a bait on there. Whatever. And you're ready to go fishing. You done fishing? Pretty repetitive. Pretty easy. Put it back in the cup. Hopefully your lid didn't blow out. But if it does, look, y'all. These ain't going nowhere. They're still going to, they're tight. There's something down in there.
What happens if your cup blows off?
It ain't because Daddy put sinkers in it.
What if there's like very strong ones and then they blow out?
But anyway, yeah, throw these in the cubby holes, y'all. Throw them back in. The other main thought was to this is we do some backpack fishing and do some hiking. And I thought, well, I could throw this in my backpack even and put hair rigs for carp, chicken liver hooks, circle hooks for me normally, and maybe something different, worm hooks for Mama. And man, y'all, you can put, I mean, I think you can at least put 2 dozen. It depends on how tight you wanted to pack it. And you could carry all your hooks, a thing of sinkers, in a cup. And I don't think it's no easier or simpler than that, if you ask me. My new idea for the year. You guys will be seeing a lot of these cups on the boat. I mean, if you have 2 or 3 of these, y'all, I mean, I'm all about being simple and recycling and reusing stuff. And there's so many of these, I mean, thousands, I'm sure, thrown away of these in my lifetime. And, you know, getting them at the gas station or even at your restaurants, your fast food, you might still get some foam cups. Most are plastic now. But, I mean, what a great way to reuse. I would encourage y'all to share, like, and subscribe to Goodson's Adventures. And this is a great little fishing hack, y'all. And I'm excited to put this to use this year. Try this out. Y'all bored? You ain't got nothing to do in the winter. Sit at the table. Tie up some leaders. Throw them in a cup. You can throw these out in the shed, and you think about it, your line is not exposed to the sun, which is another benefit. So we can keep these for any period of time on the boat.
When your line is exposed to the sun, it can make it weaker.
It could. So they get sunburnt line.
Yeah.
It's not going to get sunburnt, y'all. The line's protected. It is kid safe. And we have thought about things like that a lot because we've always had children in the boat since Isaac was been born. So, you know, whether it's other kids or whether it's first timers and stuff, the circle hooks, y'all work great. And I think that they're not banging around. They're not dulling your hooks. And the other main thing is I can't stand my stuff to get tangled. So you just reach in there
Me either.
and pull it out, and you're ready to go fishing. Probably one of the coolest little fishing hack things I've thought of in quite some time. I wanted to share it with you here at Goodson's Adventures at the house, y'all. We love you. God bless you. Share it. Great idea.